This is science. So module 3, quarter 4 for week 4, the last part about our topic about Earth. So particularly with the objective, perform some ways of showing care and concern for the Earth. Write your name before we begin. So lesson, perform some ways of showing care and concern for the earth. So what are the things that you do to show care and concern for the earth? Do you love planting and watering the plants? Why do you need to show care and concern for the earth? Be one of the earth's advocates and let's get ready and learn more about showing care and concern for the earth. Our objective with the help of Teacher Leslie, sabi niya, "Hi, my name is Teacher Leslie. Please help me learn a lesson for today using our module. In the end of the session, we need to learn to identify the ways of showing care and concern for the earth, explain why we should show care and concern for the earth, and then predict what may happen if we do not care for the earth." For our pre-test directions, check the blank before each number if the statement shows the proper care for Mother Earth. So check or blank. Number 1, cleaning your surroundings. Cleaning your surroundings. Number 2, throwing trash into the river. Throwing trash into the river. Number 3, planting more trees. Planting more trees. Number 4, throwing trash into the streets. Throwing trash into the streets. Number 5, burning plastics and rubber. Burning plastics and rubber. So let's cross this out. Next, number 6, report smoke belching vehicles. Report smoke belching vehicles. Number 7, do not waste water. Do not waste water. And for part B, predict what will happen to our Mother Earth based on the pictures below by writing short phrase on the blank that corresponds to each number. So what do you think will happen for number 1? Use short answers only. Number 2, and then number 3. So pause to finish part B. And when you're done, good job, kids. I'm so happy that you're able to answer the questions. I'll be the one to check them. So it's okay if you're not able to get all the correct answers. And this is just the first part, the pretest. There's a lot of things to discover and learn. Let's have fun and learn more. For our engage activity, let's try this. Study and look at the picture below. Explain why we should care and why we should show care and concern for the earth. Write a short paragraph. Okay, you can use short sentences only so that you can have uh, a paragraph. So, why you should care for the earth. And you can you can use what you learned about writing sentences here. So start with big letter, ends with because you are going to tell a story. What will happen? Why you're going to explain why you should care for the earth. So it should end with a period. And then when you're done, let's start with explore. Activity number 1, care for Mother Earth. The problem that we need to answer is how do you care for the Mother Earth? What you need, a nearby river or creek, or you can just ask from your parents about this. Ask help from them. So what to do? Choose 3 adults. Ask them how they dispose their garbage. Ask your parents how they dispose their garbage. Dispose their garbage. So observe the river nearest to your house. So what have you found out? How do people dispose their garbage? So what do they do? And then how does your family dispose garbage? dispose their garbage. And then, is the river clean? Kung nadaan-daanan mong river, siguro the nearest one is the Naga River, and beyond that, it's the Bicol River. So, is it clean? And then, what made you say so? And then conclusion, do we care for Mother Earth if we do not dispose our garbage properly? So you answer it with yes or no, and then you explain your answer. So pause to finish explore, then you just resume when you're done. Let's proceed. Explain, answer the question, why should you help take care of Mother Earth? Write a short paragraph. So why do you need to show? Kahit na grade 1 pa lang, so why you should take care of Mother Earth. So again, take note, remember how should sentences be written. So it's beginning with a big letter, ends with a period, and then it should have complete thought, buong diwa, and then it should express what you want to say about why you should help in taking care of Mother Earth. So, you don't need to consume all the spaces. So, siguro 2 sentences will be enough. And then, for our discussion, here are the different ways you can do to show care and concern for the earth. 1. Save the soil. 2. Save the water source. And 3. Save the air. Save the air. Okay, so how are we going to do that? For the save the soil, so number 1, do not dispose chemicals into the soil. It will damage the plants and the soil. Plants will die and soil will lose its fertility. So hindi na siya magagamit for planting. And then number 2, another, to save the soil, plant trees. The roots of the trees keep the soil together. Soil supports plant and animal life. Soil also holds water for the plants to use. So that's why there should be more trees. And then another, keep your surroundings clean. It will prevent the spread of diseases. Throw your garbage properly. Do not litter and spit anywhere. So dapat proper disposal of garbage. And then number 4, do not burn leaves. Place them in the compost pit. Put all food waste and peelings of fruits and vegetables in a compost pit. When they decay in the soil becomes fertile. So, nakakatulong so that the soil will have its nutrients. And when you use that soil in planting, then the plant will be healthy. So, parang ano na siya, parang recycling na din. So, reusing, yung instead of throwing them away, nilalagay sa basura. So, you can put it in a compost pit. So, do not put plastic materials, cans, and the bottles in the compost pit. Kasi compost pit, doon lang yan sa nabubulok, biodegradable. But unlike the plastic cans and bottles, it's non-biodegradable. So, it should be thrown in recycling bin or recyclable bin. Dun sa bin for recyclables. So, this one, separate plastic materials, cans, and bottles in the compost pit. So, yung those that decay, so pwede siya sa compost pit. So, mapabawasan na ang kukunin ng garbage truck na basura. So, that is reducing your garbage. And then, if you separate the plastic cans and bottles, so that will also reduce the quantity, the volume of garbage, kasi yun ay pwede siya sa recyclables. Kung yun yung kinukuha ng mga nagkakalakal, kasi binibenta doon sa mga companies that recycle plastic cans and bottles, and also paper. So, ganun din ang paper. And then, next one, save the water. Water is important to living things. So, syempre, people, plants, and animals cannot live without water. So, we drink water every day. We use water every day to keep our homes, our clothes, and ourselves clean. So, this is about the yung tap water, ha? Yung naiinom na gagamit natin, not from the oceans. Okay, do you want to use contaminated water? How can we survive if there is very little water left to use? So, paano yun? Here are some ways on how we can take care of Earth's water. 1. Do not throw trash in creeks, rivers, and seas kasi madudumihan lalo. Next, number 2, reuse water. Water that has been used in washing clothes can be used again for cleaning cars. So, yun, pwede na din yun, reusing. It can also be used for flushing toilets kasi mas dumadami na, mas kumukonti na yung water that can be used for washing, for drinking, for cooking. Mas dumadami na din yung salt water. So, we cannot use salt water in place of what we are using. So, number 3, regularly check the faucets, pipes, and toilet flush for leaks. Kasi if there's leak, so we are wasting water. So, walang control. So, instead of using it, napapabayaan na lang. And then, number 4, do not waste water. Use only what you need. So, how can we be part of yung water smart? So, yan. So, water your yard and outdoor plants early or late in the day to reduce evaporation. Kasi yung kung tanghaling tapat, if you're going to water plants na at noon time, maaagaw lang yung water that will be absorbed by the soil ng heat of the sun kasi mag-evaporate instead of being absorbed. Next, take shorter showers, 5 minutes or less is best. So, it's not, there's nothing wrong with taking showers, basta wag lang matagal. Hindi yung naglalaro habang naliligo. Next, get an Energy Star labeled washing machine. Wash only full load. So, hindi yung paunti-unti. Dapat, wag naman yung punong-puno kasi hindi na magiging okay sa machine. So, dapat yung nakaipon, kumbaga, ang maglo-load ng washing machine. Next, put faucet aerators on sink faucets. So, yung may kinakabit yan para kahit para mukhang malakas ang buhos, pero ano lang siya, nakakasave din ng water. Next, install new toilets that use less than 1.6 gallons per flush. So, yung ngayon, yung mga modern ng flush, toilet flush, mas pinaliit na yung tank kasi nakokontrol na yung pag-flush. Unlike with the older ones, malaki yung tank. Tapos lahat ng nasa tank ngayon nauubos sa isang flush. Next, use plants that require less water. Okay, may plants na dapat gustong-gusto na makitubig, kumbaga. So, use plants na that needs less watering. Next one, turn off water while soaping hands and brushing teeth. So, for brushing teeth, use drinking glass. Hindi yung pinapabay na bumuhos lang yung tubig. And also, when washing your hands, so try to turn it off while soaping. Next, turn off sink faucet while scrubbing dishes and pots. So, pag naghuhugas ng pinggan, if you know how to wash the dishes, so you can use basin, palanggana, para hindi madaming tubig ang magamit. Next, use low flow shower head. So, huwag mo yung malaki na kailangan malakas din magbuhos. And then, use a shut-off nozzle on your hose. So, yung nozzle yung kinakabit sa hose para nakokontrol ang flow ng water. Instead na, kung malakas yung nozzle, flow lang ang tubig. And then, next, mulch around plants to hold water in the soil. Yung nilalagyan ng parang may area para yung water doon mismo papunta sa plants. And then, use a broom, not a hose, to clean driveways and walkways. So, kasi yung iba, mahilig maya-maya para magfa-flush ng driveway using water. So, instead, broom na lang muna. Dry muna ang paglilinis. So, with that, you can save water or you do without it. So, either magtipid ka o kundi wala kang magagamit. So, save it or do it. Yan. So, kasi madaming napagagamitan ng tubig. So, if possible, so, think of ways na instead of using much water, so, dapat yun makakatipid na talaga. Okay, next one, save the air. So, factories and smoke-belching cars make the air dirty. Any kind of smoke or fume makes the air dirty. People and animals can get sick and die if the air is dirty. So, of course, so dirty air is unsafe to breathe. So, lalo na sa may mga respiratory illness. So, here are some ways to help keep the air clean. Number 1, report smoke belching vehicles. Kasi bawal yan. Yung mga may mauusok na sasakyan. Next, report to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources o DENR factories that give off bad fumes. So, tine-check yan ng DENR. If it's environment friendly, okay. Pero pag nakitang may basura, may waste na mali ang nilalabasan o improper disposal, so pinapahinto yan. Next, do not burn garbage. So, bawal na bawal yan. When plastics and rubber are burned, they produce poisonous gases. So, instead, this should be recycled or yung binibenta yun sa nagkakalakal. And then, number 3, think twice before buying products that uses too much packaging. So, yan. So, sa mga Lazada, or in yung mga deliveries, some stores use yung bubble wrap. So, yung plastic yon. But then, other stores use yung mga plastic wrap na lang. So, instead bubble wrap, plastic, paper na lang. Kasi paper can be used. Ang bubble wrap, kailangan nila i-dispose. So, para malesen yung basura, so, avoid too much packaging. Next, why care for the Earth? So, Earth is the only known planet where people can live. If we do not take care of it, all living things will be affected. So, saan na tayo titira? So, kagaya ng Wall-E, wala na yung Earth, tapunan na ng basura. So, polluted soil will not produce enough food for people and animals. Magugutom tayo. Dirty water is not safe for people and animals to use. Drinking dirty water will cause sicknesses that can kill both people and animals. So, wala na tayong makakain, wala na din tayong maiinom. So, polluted air will make people, plants, and animals sick. Fumes coming from vehicles and factories are air pollutants. They can cause diseases of the heart, lungs, and brain. So, because of that, we must help each other taking care of Earth if we want to live a healthy life. Okay, our key concepts, what the module is all about. So, everyone should show care and concern for Mother Earth, and then do what you can to take care of the soil, the bodies of water, and the air. So for our apply your learning, part A, check the picture that shows proper care for the earth. So ito, number 1. So batteries, which are poisonous, are thrown on the ground. Ito naman, watering the plants. This one, number 3, picking of flowers. Next, ito planting trees. And then number 5, taking care of plants. Number 6, planting plants, planting yung mga siguro from seeds. Number 7, cutting of trees. Number 8, taking care of plant. Number 9, burning of forest. Number 10, watering. Number 11, parang campaign on Yan, parang clean and green project. Tapos number 12, kaingin. Yun, burning of air of yung ground before the planting season. Okay. For part B, do your task. How can you take care of the earth? Choose one of the following performances. So there are 4 in all. So what you have to do is choose one. So if you choose number 1, then you are going to use this box. Take a picture of you helping your parents planting and watering the plants in your house. Paste the picture in the box provided below. So if you chose 1, then you are going to use this box. And then if you choose 2, so you have to choose a song that talks about caring for the environment, perform and record an interpretative dance about it. So yeah. Number 3 naman, choose a song about caring for the environment, sing along with the song and record it. So parang video na lang to. And then number 4, fourth choice, make a simple brochure or album which shows a list of different ways on how to take care of Mother Earth. So for number 4, if you chose number 4, staple na lang yung brochure that you made. So test yourself, part A, circle the letter of the correct answer. Number 1, why should we take care of Earth? A, it is where we live. Letter B, we want to be healthy. C, we need a safe place to live in. D, all of the above. Why should we take care of Mother of Earth? A, it is where we live. B, we want to be healthy. C, we need a safe place to live in. D, all of the above. Number 2, how can you make your surroundings clean? A, throw trash in the proper place. B, throw garbage into the river. C, burn dry leaves and pieces of paper. D, throw garbage into the open canal. How can you make your surroundings clean? A, throw trash in the proper place. B, throw garbage into the river. C, burn dry leaves and pieces of paper. D, throw garbage into the open canal. Next, number 3, what will happen if we do not care for Mother Earth? A, plants will die and the soil will lose its fertility. B, air will get dirty and people will get sick. C, water will be unclean or no water to drink. D, all of the above. What will happen if we do not care for Mother Earth? A, plants will die and the soil will lose its fertility. B, air will get dirty and people will get sick. C, water will be unclean or no water to drink. D, all of the above. Number 4, what can you do to show care and concern for the earth? A, plant more trees. B, throw garbage everywhere. C, burn leaves, plastics, and rubber materials. D, all of the above. What can you do to show care and concern for the earth? A, plant more trees. B, throw garbage everywhere. C, burn leaves, plastics, and rubber materials. D, all of the above. Number 5, if we burn leaves, plastics, and rubber materials, what do you think will happen to our Mother Earth? A, plants will die and the soil will lose its fertility. B, air will get dirty and people will get sick. C, water will be unclean or no water to drink. D, all of the above. If we burn leaves, plastics, and rubber materials, what do you think will happen to our Mother Earth? A, plants will die and the soil will lose its fertility. B, air will get dirty and people will get sick. C, water will be unclean or no water to drink. D, all of the above. If you're done, let's go to reflect. Wow, congratulations for finishing this module. What have you learned? Put a check under the proper column. So, can you identify the ways of showing care for Mother Earth, like save the soil, save the water, and save the air? So, check under yes or no. Next, can you explain why we should show care for Mother Earth? So, put check under yes or no. Next, can you predict what may happen if you do not care for Mother Earth? So yes or no. And for our glossary, so litter makes a place dirty, or other word for trash. Vehicle, so car, bus, or any form of transportation. Next, smoke belching, vehicles that emit unclean smoke that can make our area dirty or polluted. So uso. Next, could serve to protect wildlife and plants or save energy and water. Pagtitipid. Recycle, it means reuse of other materials to save more energy or resources. Okay, for our last part, post test, choose the letter of the answer and write it on the blank. Number 1, what do you save when you report smoke belching vehicles to the DENR? A. Water. B. Air. C. Soil. D. Energy. What do you say when you report smoke belching vehicles to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, or DENR? A. Water. B. Air. C. Soil. Or D. Energy. Number 2, how do you conserve water? A. Use only what you need. B. Throw garbage in rivers. C. Cut more trees. D. Waste water. How do you conserve water? A. Use only what you need. B. Throw garbage in rivers. C. Cut more trees. Or D. Waste water. Number 3, if we throw garbage in the rivers or seas, what do you think will happen to our Mother Earth? A. Air will be polluted. B. Water will be clean. C. Water will be dirty. D. Water will be safe to use. If we throw garbage into the rivers or seas, what do you think will happen to our Mother Earth? A. Air will be polluted. B. Water will be clean. C. Water will be dirty. D. Water will be safe to use. Number 4, why we need to show care and concern to Earth? A. Earth is the planet we live in. B. Earth gives us what we need. C. Earth gives us healthy place to live in. D. All of the above. Why we need to show care and concern to Earth? A. Earth is the planet we live in. B. Earth gives us what we need. C. Earth gives us a healthy place to live in. D. All of the above. And then part B, directions. Write yes on the blank before each number if the sentence tells you how to conserve water. Write no if it does not. Number 5, close the faucet when you are not using it. Close the faucet when you are not using it. Number 6, play with water when taking a bath. Play with water when taking a bath. Number 7, use rainwater in watering plants. Use rainwater in watering plants. Number 8, use a drinking glass when brushing your teeth. Use a drinking glass when brushing your teeth. Number 9, use a pail when watering the plants. Use a pail when watering the plants. And then number 10, check to see if your toilet's flush is working properly. Check to see if your toilet's flush is working properly. Or check, let's remove na lang. Check if your toilet's flush is working properly. And then when you're done, so hi, I am back to congratulate you again. So I hope you got a perfect score. Okay lang na. Okay lang kung may errors, but if you still have errors, you may read the module again or set a conference with your teacher until you learn. So that's it, we're done. So after this module, I think we have three na lang. Oh, so malapit nang magbakasyon. So goodbye.